Okay, people, I've talked a lot of ish on Danielle Bregoli and her new reality show, but I'm here to eat my words because apparently it's a huge hit. Not only is it breaking major records and beating Keeping Up with the Kardashians when it comes to viewers, but it might be the thing that gets Danielle even more TV and movie roles in the future. Plus, I need to fill you guys in on YouTuber Conor Maynard as he opened up about being held at gunpoint while in Brazil. Talk about scary stuff. I'm talking all about Danielle Bregoli and Conor Maynard right now, so stay tuned. How's it going, guys? I'm Madison Hill from Danielle Bregoli's new reality show blowing the Kardashians out of the water to her future opportunities she's about to receive and the latest with Conor Maynard. We have a lot to discuss. First up, let's talk about Danielle Bregoli, aka Bad Baby, aka the girl who literally blew up after being on Dr. Phil for saying one catchphrase.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Since that happened, we've all been waiting for her 15 minutes of fame to run out. However, I can now definitively say that is not happening anytime soon. And in large part, that's thanks to her new Snapchat reality series called Bringing Up Baby. In a new report from TMZ, we've learned that the show gained 10 million views within its first 24 hours, a record that completely blew the Kardashians out of the water. As you see, their show Keeping Up with the Kardashians averages about 1.5 million views per episode. Now, after doing some math, which took me longer than I care to admit, this means that on average, Danielle's show brought in 6 times as many viewers to her pilot episode than any one episode of Keeping Up, and that show's been on for over 10 years.
It's very impressive.
This is definitely an interesting tidbit considering Danielle has had some problems with the Kardashians in the past. That little feud was slightly reignited this week when Nick Cannon appeared on Wendy Williams and said he'd rather his daughter be like Danielle than Kylie. This is because at 15 years old, Danielle only has a bad mouth, while Kylie was getting plastic surgery. As I told you all yesterday, Kylie was pretty hurt by this comparison, mainly because she feels like it's completely unfair. And I think I speak for the majority of people when I say these two are not comparable. Anyway, you get the picture. Danielle's series is a hit, and TMZ reports that Snapchat is incredibly confident it will continue to be a hit. Being that it's the most successful premiere for that type of series, I think Snapchat has every reason to keep Bringing Up Baby around for quite some time. And it sounds like all of the Snapchat success is going to pay off big time for Danielle. She already has been expanding her 25-city tour. She has a gold record, a billboard ad, and a makeup line deal. Danielle's team projects that she should make more than $10 million this year, and this show will open up more opportunities for her. Essentially, people are thinking that this will lead to Danielle getting more TV and movie roles. So yeah, just get ready to see this coming to a screen near you again.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Moving on, let's talk about YouTuber Conor Maynard because he took to social media to share about a scary incident he had while in Brazil that resulted in him cutting his trip short. In a series of several Twitter videos, he told his story. He started off saying that him and his manager were heading back to where they were staying when they stopped at a red light. He said a guy on a motorcycle pulled up next to their car and started banging on the window. Conor says he quickly realized it was a scary situation.
He was banging on the window with a gun in his hand.
He went on to say the motorcyclist began shouting, their driver was shouting back, and then things took a really serious turn.
And then the motorcyclist started pointing the gun in the back window where I was sitting.
Conor went on to describe the situation as terrifying and frustrating because of the language barrier, but thankfully he is okay. As I mentioned, it mainly resulted in him ending his trip short, which is completely understandable. Since Conor came out and shared his story, his fans have been sending him tons of messages of support, saying things like, "I can imagine how scary that was. So everyone is physically okay. Make sure to take care of yourself mentally. Keeping you in my thoughts and prayers. And we live in a mad, mad world. I hope you are okay, even if I assume this incident caused a lot of trauma. Everything ended up okay, which is what we have to be grateful for. Take care." I cannot even imagine what Conor has gone through, even since the incident ended. Ultimately, I agree with these fans. Thankful that he's okay, and he's definitely earned some much needed R&R to recover from something like this. Please continue to send him positive vibes, as I'm sure he could use them. All right, you guys, I'm ready to hear your thoughts on all of this news. What was your reaction to Danielle Bregoli's new show being such a hit? Can you believe it beat Keeping Up with the Kardashians? Have you watched it? Would you want to see her start acting? Also, thoughts on what happened with Conor Maynard? As I mentioned, please send him some love. Talk it all out down there in the comments. For the full story on Nick Cannon shading Kylie Jenner and praising Danielle Bregoli, check out our video. And for more entertainment news, subscribe to Hollyscoop now.